guys, what is up? We have finally reached our, well, not really reached, but we have finally gone over the 100 subscribers, and well, let's just say it's really been a lot of fun and the trip has been really exciting. Now, oops, sorry for the birds, they might be going off and on through this video. However, we wouldn't be where we are without you guys. You guys bring us the views and the support. Now, I mean, some of our reviews haven't been the best, but we're gonna change that with oncoming years. We got coming up. We have for most of us, it's gonna be senior years. At least the people who run the channel, but most of the other people will be juniors. So hopefully, the guy Jacob Demore will be able to, who does the misadventures, will be able to keep running the channel for us. Anyways, on that term, the 100th video was going to be about basically those who are starting off. We haven't really done it, and I've been meaning to try to start something like that, but this is basically just going to give you an idea on what you might need or what you might want when you start playing. Now, the top places that we buy our gear from, and most of the gear that you see, like my Noveski Hard, or the G&G limited edition blowback, or any of the other guns that you see in this video or on this channel, like the Snowwolf M24, were bought from either evike.com or from Airsoft GI. Now, first off, basic thing you want when you start playing is probably obviously a gun. Now, you can easily find cheap guns like the G&G limited edition electric blowback. I don't know if they even have that, or I still have it, but let's try that. Anyways, my gun, the G&G gun, was only $190, and that still reached out well to to the area that I was playing at. Now, I mean, it depends on your type of playing field. Like, if you want, well, I mean, like, what you want to do in, in Airsoft, what you want to be, what you might want to do. Now, my thing is, I like to be up in the front line, so my rig is rather interesting. I'm just gonna cut over and so you can see that. So, here we have very basic kit. This was when I first got started. Of course, it has changed. Now I have an OE Tech Molly plate carrier, just a plate carrier for starts. Now I have plate carrier, somewhat OD Shemagh, OD green Shemagh, a cool man's hat, not that I really need it or use it, a LG or a UTG, sorry about that, 200 lumen flashlight with strobe SOS high, medium, low feature on it. It came with a pressure pad or pressure switch, but that broke. So obviously I don't use it now, but I really want to get a new one for it. I did have a UTG holographic sight, but that thing dimmed out as well. It broke. So now I have my new holographic sight, which was a great buy, and it hasn't let me down for a single second yet. I have Condor combat gloves. Used to have the H&K USP 45 model, but yeah, I mean, this is, for me, I like to go all out. I'm the kind of guy who's like, okay, I need the gear, I want to be realistic at least. So, I mean, really all you might want out of this is you probably would want the boots, definitely boots. You want some, or sneakers, depending how you want it, but I prefer boots because it allows me to do a lot more in my mind. Sneakers just gets annoying because you get a ton of stuff in your shoe and stuff like that. You probably would want pants of some sort because, at least for me, running around in woods is not fun in shorts, especially during the summer because there are mosquitoes everywhere. And yes, this was shot in my kitchen, so deal with it. Now, this, before I painted it, is the G&G Hard, or Noveski 10-inch custom rail system hard. It's a fantastic gun for the money. I believe it was $240. Let's just do a wait, did I say G&G? If I said G&G, I meant G4. Yeah, G4. If I said G&G, sorry about that. It was the, yep, G4A1 hard with Noveski 10-inch rail system blowback AEG. Mouthful, but yes, is a well-functioning gun. I've dropped this thing against concrete. I painted it. It's been wet. It survived. Now, however, it does come with an orange tip. Actually, this is a newer model. Since this is made in USA. Wish that said it for me on the other side, or when I bought it at first, but you know, things change. Anyways, very reliable gun. This thing, again, I've said, has been dropped against concrete. It's been dropped 5 feet and landed dead on concrete. It still functions fully, and it still functions perfectly fine. It can still shoot roughly around 30 FPS. So off that topic, obviously you'd want a gun. Now, sniper rifle, depends what you want, but you can obviously visit airsoftgi.com and get a fine operating gun. Now, if you're into the more CQB style fighting, like if you're more the indoor arena type, probably the Fighting Cat or something relatively close to a really short snub-nosed barrel. Probably your best bet, because with this gun, one of my friends actually has this gun, not the Fighting Cat 2, but the original. And it's a very, he's modded it a lot, but what it has, it used to be a very short, well operable rifle, and I mean that thing, you can, it's made for CQB fighting. I'll just tell you that. It's crazy. Like here, you can see Brandy Grace holding the Fighting Cat, and that thing's not much longer than her shoulder width. Now this, on the other hand, is easily as long as 2.5 feet. So again, it depends on what you play. I play on fields, CQB, and open areas like desert. Well, we don't have a desert, but we call it the desert. However, you want a gun, boots, pants. Again, if you want, depending on if you care, I prefer having an optic sight on mine. I don't usually like hollow or iron sights unless they're really open. I don't like the really small ones because then I have to take a lot longer to aim. So you'd probably want a gun, pants, boots, magazines, extra mags, either high cap or mid cap, depending how realistic you want to be. I have 830 round mags and 400 round mags, but that's just me. You may want like overkill and get a drum mag for your M4. I've done that. It works. Just you're gonna want to upgrade the motor and battery, because that drains the 9.4 volt like hell. But yeah, you'd want, out of a gun coming that shoots over 335 FPS roughly, you will want .25s in that gun. .2s go all over the place. I mean, they're the most common BB roughly in Noobville, but if you want to get more experienced, and if you want to know people who are more experienced, I use .25s, my friends use .25s, well, most of my friends, but it's a lot more accurate than using .2s, because .2s get carried in the wind really, really well. You will shoot that and it will go flying sideways. Anyways, going back to the thing, going back to the topic. Sniper rifle, probably a good sniper rifle. I used it before, a King Arms M24 sniper rifle. My friend had it. I made a shot at 100 feet and hit a guy. It was, I'm not gonna say it was the best shot in the world, but it was definitely one of my best shots with a sniper rifle. The Snow Wolf M24 is not my favorite because it broke. Now if you're into more classic, you can get Thompsons and stuff like that. But my point being is that you can find anything you want. You need, just to start, you need gun, battery, probably 2 batteries, magazines, probably some appropriate footwear and clothing such as long sleeve, short sleeve, pullovers, jackets. Definitely you absolutely need goggles or full coverage glasses like M frames, sports sunglasses, biking sunglasses, any of those will do as long as they fully protect the eyes. I mean, if you're really going into this seriously, we're not your best bet because we don't take this absolutely seriously, but we do take it serious enough so that we get weird looks sometimes, or at least I do, when I go to local wars, because a lot of the kids come in jeans and just a camo coat and a gun. But I come in my full gear, and I'm not ashamed of it. Just be sure what you buy, you have to be proud of it, because if you're not proud of it, you're not going to have fun. The whole point of Airsoft is to have fun. Well, that's going to wrap it up, guys. Meantime, I'm going to watch the new episode of Misadventures, and I hope you guys can too. So, for tonight, just gonna wrap it up. And I hope you guys enjoyed our short little video on how to start, hopefully, something in Airsoft. So yeah, catch you guys soon. Hopefully in another review of a gun or something else. Bye.